Have you been wishing for a good deal on a gaming PC?
Well, keep on wishing, because this is not a great deal. This is a $500 PC from Wish, and the only good thing I can say about it is it actually showed up. But what's inside this box? We're about to find out. But first, a word from today's sponsor.
Today's video is sponsored by Corsair and their IQ Link ecosystem. If you're tired of juggling multiple software applications to manage your PC peripherals and components, then look no further than IQ Link. IQ Link is easy to build with and makes it to where a clutter of cables and multitude of connector types is a thing of the past. All RGB components utilize a single uniform connector that seamlessly plugs into the next device, creating a streamlined chain of components. Corsair's RGB is also top tier, allowing you to illuminate your system and set up with breathtaking RGB lighting that is fully customizable through the IQ software. Each fan also includes their own temperature sensor, which allows you to take control of your PC's cooling like a pro. IQ Link allows you to optimize fan speeds and monitor temperatures for a superior computing experience. If you're interested in a more simplified process of system assembly, check out the links in the description down below to learn more about Corsair IQ Link. Now, let's get back to the video.
All right, we got a Wish computer, and I noticed one thing already with this. Display. I think we have a display model, which I don't know where it was located as a display model, but it's a display model. So I don't know if there's anything on here that may say where it came from.
It just says shipped from iBuyPower, so I'm like, do they have a local store wherever they're at maybe?
I thought it might be Best Buy that's like the iBuyPower partner.
Yeah, I think so.
So maybe it was in a Best Buy, but the specs of the system is an i5 9400F, so 9th gen Intel with a 1660 Super, 8 gigs of RAM, 240 gig SSD, hard drive, and Wi-Fi stuff included. And this one's $500 through VIP Outlet, a reputable seller, but for some reason they sell on Wish.
Yeah, not really sure. Like, and I'm kind of wondering, was this ever in like China or wherever it may have came from, or was it always in the US, you know?
Where's the shipping label? Texas, VIP Outlet in Texas. Oh. So this ended up in, well, VIP Outlets, oh God, this thing's a little rough around the edges.
So maybe VIP Outlet, like, I didn't think they were just based here because they're all over Wish and AliExpress, but maybe they are based here.
That'd be interesting. I don't know how you get involved in selling on Wish and AliExpress, but they're really in on it.
They do give us this refurbished PC information guide, so that's nice.
I need to understand what refurbished means because there is some dust. A little bit of dust, but here's our computer. Can we get it out?
Used. Or I mean, if it is a display model, I really do think companies throw the term refurbished around.
It's like the whole DK Oldies thing, refurbished. Well, what was actually refurbished?
Oh, God.
My man was on the struggle bus. I had to save him.
Yeah, it's like, does refurbished really help items sell more than like just saying pre-owned or display model, you know, or used? I don't know.
I guess before we get to the computer, we'll let this raise up, but we did get peripherals.
Holy
Oh wait, hold up, what's happening?
The amount of dust is absolutely
How is this refurbished?
out of this world, man.
Bro, what?
I don't think this thing's been turned on in like 3 years.
Okay, I was gonna be like, oh, this was refurbished based on what was up front here, but this is, nobody touched this. Nobody touched this thing.
This definitely sat as a display for many years. I mean, look at the glass panel even.
Bro.
It's just dusty. Now, keyboard looks pretty much new too, so I think they might have had like, you know, some Razer peripherals or something with it when they actually had it on display.
Yeah.
Dude, that's crazy.
I've never seen a computer that we bought in secondhand we bought eBay stuff like this, but not from like a reseller. Like normally it's a bit better than this, but I don't know.
Gosh, we're gonna have to get like some pictures of that,
Yes.
man. That's crazy. But I guess let's actually see like if it turns on, and then we'll kind of talk a little bit about, you know, just the rest of the components. I just noticed the power button's like all wonky too.
Oh, is that the hard drive or power supply or both? I just noticed this is an older build and this case actually uses like the fans on the side. I feel like that's a new thing.
Dude, come look at the
Alright,
dust
give me the
filter.
reveal. Oh, no.
So this thing was on for a while.
It had to have just been sitting in like a Best Buy forever, and then they swapped out the model, and then it just got passed around.
Graphics card is sketchy too. Do you see how bent that thing is? Or like sagged, I guess you could say.
Dude, this is freaky. This is like next level. But
Now,
you know what? It's Wish.
I'm noticing too, the SSD is a green drive. So it's one of like the power efficient, like kind of slow Western Digital 2.5-inch SSDs. The hard drive appears to be a 1 terabyte Western Digital Blue. What do we get? 2 sticks of RAM? No, 1 stick of RAM.
8 gigs
That's
DDR4.
definitely through that era where, yeah, that was
Every company did it.
kind of popular for sure. We get like an aftermarket stock cooler. It's an MSI card, which is nice. You know, it's an aftermarket card. The motherboard is not proprietary, so you know the motherboard, power supply, all that stuff can be swapped out. Can't even tell what the power supply even is.
What is on this keyboard?
Probably iBuyPower power.
What is that?
Is that a wood?
It looks like a piece of wood.
Oh, I got it.
You got it?
It's cardboard.
Oh, cardboard. Okay, I thought it was something more interesting.
That was
It's
a
just cardboard.
toothpick. Someone
Toothpick.
dropped their toothpick in it. Yeah.
Well, I would say I gave a price evaluation at $400. with the cleaning labor that it is gonna need, and I bet the thermal paste is gonna be swapped and all that. If I were to buy this on eBay, I wouldn't pay more than like 250 bucks, 300.
Yeah, because that's what it looks like.
That's what it looks like, but the specs, the performance should be fine. I mean, the 9 Gen i5 is older, but it's still a 6-core, 6-thread. Your esports titles will have no problems getting 60 plus, maybe a higher refresh rate experience, but...
What is this, too? This is like,
oh
so
God,
gross.
that's probably from that peel cover
Yeah, where they have
had.
like that warning sticker.
Oh God.
Being like, please use the graphics card ports.
So what do you think, Jonah? Should we,
I think we should game as is, then clean later.
yeah, that's probably a good idea.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, so we'll see
Before
what
and
it's
after.
like out of the box and then do a little before and after action. Maybe the temperatures on the CPU is really
could be
hot
bad.
right now. We don't know. We got to be the average consumer here. If I was the average consumer
I'd
and
be
I got
cleaning
this,
this shit.
I'd be like, what is this? But yeah, I guess we'll go ahead and game on it and see what it can do. But this is a dusty creation right here.
It's interesting to say the least.
Guys, we've been here for so long. It's this dang green drive.
I think it's actually been 2 hours, and this drive has just been like constantly close to like 99%. And what is our average, our write speed's like 66. Most new SSDs are like in the thousands, right?
Well, even like a 2.5 inch would be like, what, 200, 300?
I would
like,
think so.
This is
This
bad.
is horrible. We just waited like over an hour for it to get ready, and now it's downloading it.
I'm in pain. Maybe
It's so bad.
We'll get to this eventually, I think. But yeah,
Which, one thing we should say is the reason why we're doing this is we were trying to play Overwatch and it was getting like 20 FPS. We figured it just has some horrible updates because the CPU, 100% the whole time. That's not right.
so let's see what happens. Yeah. Well, it's time to leave for the day. And it's been an hour, and we are still installing updates. Well, maybe we'll test this tomorrow. Thank you, Wish, for taking up our entire day. All right, guys, if you can't tell, it is the next day. We waited a whole ass day, I'll be honest with you, a whole day for this PC to finish updating because when we launched Overwatch, it was an unplayable experience. And we wanted to give this thing the fairest shot on, well, being able to get a decent gaming experience. And well, we ended up waiting overnight, and here we are the next day. I wanted to test Fortnite, but we're recording this on November 3rd, and the new event hasn't gone live yet at 8 a.m., so I literally couldn't launch the game. So we're playing CS2. Yay. We're on medium settings, 1080p. I might have to re-queue here too. We only have 3 minutes left, but again, once this thing has all its updates and is actually functioning properly, it's going to be a good gaming system. $500 is a bit of a stretch in my opinion. I think reasonably, especially in the condition this thing showed up in, I wouldn't pay more than like $450, but for the sake of us getting something from Wish and actually seeing if it showed up, it did show up, but in a interesting state. Not a state that I think we expected it to be in, but temperatures are fine, nothing too crazy, so I have a feeling the cleaning section is going to be kind of lackluster. I mean, it's definitely going to look better, but it's most certainly not going to improve the performance much at all because we're not having any overheating issues at all. So yeah, I don't know what that long pause was for, but I think this PC is killing my brain. It's killing me slowly. But hey, CS2 running fine, 100 plus FPS medium settings, 9th gen Intel still pretty solid, the 1660 Super, I mean, we recommend that card all the time. It's a fine combo. We just gotta really clean this thing up and make it look a little prettier because all in all, with all the dust, it's a little rough around the edges. We'll say my op was hitting during that talking section. I'm surprised. I'm proud of myself, you know. This is morning CS2. To be fair, it just gets worse throughout the day here at the office. The later it gets in the day, the more downhill the gameplay gets, so you're getting the good morning gameplay, fresh out of bed. Now we will be testing Overwatch 2 next. Jackson will be playing Overwatch 2. So again, 2 games that are not super hard to run, but we will be running Cyberpunk at the end of this as well. So stay tuned to the end of the benchmarks. I know some of you miss out on the fact that we do test higher end games on these PCs. We just save them to the end of the video. Cyberpunk will be running next just to really stress this thing. And then we're gonna clean it up and just show you some before and after shots. Yeah, we got a computer from Wish. It works. Kind of wish it showed up in better state than it did, but so far, it's a working gaming computer from Wish. You know, if you happen to be on Wish still in 2023, you have a chance to get something like this. Is everyone just waiting to queue up for the new Fortnite season? Hiya! Oh, let's go. Oh, I have 19 seconds left. We'll queue up for another one. Ah! Oh, someone got him. CS2. Runs good, no stutter, very smooth experience, good to see. Let's play some Overwatch 2.
All right, guys, we're playing Overwatch, and I am not excited about this, okay? I'm gonna be honest, because this PC, it's just been throwing us in circles, but we're paying medium settings. We got the frame rate unlocked. It's still doing a thing where like it's randomly freezing and stuff, I think because of the single channel, and also randomly our i5 will just go up to like 100%.
Yeah,
what's up with it.
This is better than it was because we were in warm-up and getting like 30 FPS,
Yeah.
but I don't know, maybe just 6-core 6 threads. I don't know. I don't know how they compare versus like a 4-core 8 thread, which technically has more threads. I don't think game like
lag right now. Do you see like the people are like,
are they jumping?
They're bugging.
It might be because I'm downloading over here. Let
Oh.
me slow this down. I was like waiting to see if it
dude, my
actually
teammates
caused a
are
problem.
like stopping in their middle of their boots. Essentially, there was still a good amount more updates in this. We just literally, we can't afford the time anymore. We've spent like hours updating this thing. But as you can tell by how dusty it was, like this PC is not, I wouldn't even call this refurbished. I'd barely call it used. I'd call it used and abused.
Yeah, it's a use and abuse setup, and I just don't like the refurbished terminology with this thing.
No
but
updates done, like nothing.
I will say one thing though, the dust isn't causing any temperature issues.
No.
We're well below 60 degrees Celsius, so really it's gonna be a cosmetic thing and also get all those updates going and add us another stick of memory, and I guess it's fine, but for the price, I would have liked to see a much cleaner system. But again, wish taketh and well, let's redo that. Wish giveth and wish taketh away. Because buying on Wish, like who's actually doing this besides us?
It's freaky. Come on, guys. Let's just you know what? Let's just stay around this little guy right here, because then we can win.
I got a minute and 40 seconds left. Easy peasy. Don't want to die. We have to win. We have to conquer.
I will secretly be healing inside of here. Oh god! Oh god!
Oh!
That-
Yeah! Alien work.
I'm after you, Arissa. Alright, are they not contesting?
They're not contesting. I think it's over.
Okay.
I think it's all over.
We win! Yay!
Yay!
Even though this PC may not be a win, we can still get the wins in Overwatch.
Yeah, so what we're gonna do is we'll run Cyberpunk, really stress this thing, and then from there we'll do a little bit of a cleaning on this thing, but obviously before it gets sold at PCBros.tech, it'll get a nice deep clean and testing. But yeah, we'll do a little touch up on all this well,
Maybe
immediate
more
dust.
RAM too.
And more RAM. I think more RAM would be a good idea. We'll go ahead and do all that and show you guys the final result and then wrap this video up real quick. All right, guys, we cleaned her up a bit, and I'll be honest, looking a lot better.
Looks a heck of a lot better. We also upgraded the RAM, and it's funny because it's still 8 gigs of capacity, but I think our FPS overall is going to be a lot better because it's dual channel now, and yeah, it definitely looks way better. Now you're looking at this PC, and it just looks complete. It looks like everything's there, and I would almost consider this to be refurbished at this point. We basically went through, fully cleaned it, made the RAM the way it really should be, and yeah, now the build, if it had came like this, I mean, this would have been a pretty good deal, honestly.
Yeah, all in all, pretty decent experience. I guess with all the dust and everything, all the Windows updates, it was kind of a pain. But once we put a little bit of cleaning into it, it actually looks pretty solid. So if you want to shop on Wish yourself for a PC, we don't really recommend it. You can check out Wish.com and look around on PCs, but this one will be available at PCBros.tech for a great price as well. So definitely check those links down below.
Alright guys, we hope you all enjoyed today's video. If you did, make sure to check out our other 2 YouTube channels and also our twitch.tv/ToastyBros, and do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
And we'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.
So as we said before, guys, this PC right here will be for sale at PCBros.tech, which is our PC selling business where we properly refurb and also just make brand new PCs with a 1-year warranty regardless.
PCBros.tech, gaming PCs, gaming laptops, and so much more. And we are running some awesome discounts for Black Friday, so stay tuned. But today, you can save 2% by using code ToastyBros2 and check out the save 2% in your next purchase. See you guys later. Goodbye. I'm gonna run with it. Again, we don't redo these.